What is up, Cahir Club, and welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's had a wonderful, wonderful start to their week. It is Monday. Boo, boo. Hello, Brugger, and hello, James. Did someone get kicked from the server? What do you mean? Probably scammers, innit? But yeah, today we're back with our Croagunk Hunt. I finally got an actual counter on screen to show the Croagunk total, which has been a thing that I have not added for, should have added a while ago. Hello, Rob, how goes it? I hope your week's gone off to a good start. But yeah, no, I finally added the Croagunk counter. It's out of 30 at the moment. It'll probably increase a bit after we get the 30, but like, the box of Croagunk is a good way to advertise it for now. So out of 30, innit? But yeah, today we're back with some more Scarlet and Violet hunting. Again, I'm gonna complete the Legends Arceus, the Legends Arceus Pokedex. You forgot about your report the other day. Your report the other day? There was someone who started going to people's DMs advertising services. They like joined a couple weeks back, laid low, and then started messaging people after a bit, after suspicion passed. So we kicked them, and I've now properly added a rule to the Discord server. You're the one who reported that? I see. I think... was that... I know Mango mentioned someone, but I'm not sure if that was... I see. That was on the 26th, which was, yeah. Mango reported one as well. Might have been the same one, honestly. Probably happened around the same time. They tend to do waves. But fair enough, I just assumed Mango told both. But did you tell Kite? Not bad here. Going that Genshin some more. Hell yeah, best of luck. Oh, I've seen your Discord Christmas profile picture. I have not. I will check after stream. I assumed you meant you were changing on YouTube as well. Alright. Let's get into the hunt. Can I remember what I need for this? It's on Xanax. Yeah. That's Kite. So. Yeah. Good. It was funny because wait, did I ban them first? Because Mango told me at a similar time. I think we, like, went to ban them at more or less the exact same time, which was kind of funny. Okay, press the wrong button. Because we'd gotten multiple reports at the same time. I think this is poison? We'll find out. Knocked out the Abyss and some story quests. Unlocked the Arlecchino fight, yo! I hope you enjoyed the Arlecchino story quest. I thought that was quite cool. There's like a proper animation on the Genshin channel about the Arlecchino story quest. Brugger has a newfound kink for cookies. Huh? Huh? Alright. Was I correct? Nice. You were fist bumping, that's good. The gold pin like it. I feel like they like a lot, but they're poison types, so... I did it! I got it right! Okay! His new profile picture. Is Brugger's new profile picture cookie run porn? Oh, hello, Dorsal Fin 1. How goes it? I hope that your week has gotten off to a good start. I'm hunting for frogs today. Got Zhongli's glowing tail. Oh, his, little effect. Trying to figure out if any characters I have those effects yet. I'm hoping for a Kaya one. I know Carrara has one. But congrats on the Skyward Atlas weapon. Hopefully you can get the rest of the standard banner weapons soon. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Forgot this. That is our Croagunk counter. Our total is 12 at the moment. We'll see if we can increase it this stream. It'd be nice if we could. I'm not going to keep any gulp in this stream. I kept them last time. But that's because it was like the last half hour of the stream. I won't be keeping them anymore. Are you on the table? Was he on the... He was on the table. I returned him before I could scold him, but Miraidon was on top of the table there. That's not... You can't be on the table, Miraidon. Yeah, he did it again! Despicable. How dare he? Alright. I've been seeing rumours. People saying that, people rumouring about, like, a Switch 2 January announcement. Which I guess would make sense. I feel like one of the reasons they haven't announced the Switch 2 yet is because they're trying to squeeze out a few more sales over the Christmas season. Because obviously it's, one of the highest sell... Whoa! Are you good? Don't do that! Goodbye! He fucking bolted off the edge! Miraidon, no! Alright. Do you think it'll sell well? I think there's a good chance of it selling well. I feel like the landscape of, like, the internet and gaming culture has changed a lot since the Wii U. And that's not to mention that they now know the failures of the Wii U, right? They understand where it fumbled, where they did bad with it. I think Nintendo are currently in a very strong spot, IP-wise and appreciation-wise. Even more so than when the Wii U launched. With some very strong... How do I put it? The Wii U was a family console. No, the Wii was a family console. The Wii U was kind of also a family console, but they kind of wanted it to be a bit more as well. But the Wii's main thing was that it was a family console, right? That was its kind of like main USP. The Nintendo Switch, however, tried to market a bit more towards adults as well as children. Like, obviously, like a big part of Nintendo's market has always been kids, and they still kept that idea, but the Switch was very much marketed towards an older audience as well. Which means I think that a lot of people... I think Nintendo have developed brand loyalty for the Switch in a way that the Wii never really got. So I'd be surprised if it was a commercial failure. Will it do better than the Switch? I think that's really on them and how they handle things, but I don't think it's going to be another Wii U. But I'm not, like, an economics expert, so... What do I know? But I guess it'll also depend what the system looks like as it comes out. Obviously, Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey were big things that pushed the Switch. in its early months. I think if they have too weak of a launch lineup, then there will be less early adopters. Are there any games we know for it? There are, but I can't remember what games they are. Oh no, it's Yooka-Laylee's remaster. We know one game that's coming out on the new console. It's Yooka-Laylee's remaster. Yes, My Time at Portia 2. Another one. I think it'll be a Switch, but maybe look a bit sleeker. I mean, it looks like it's still having Joy-Cons from the rumors and leaks that have gone around. So I would very much expect it to be like a sleeker looking Switch, rather than like reinventing the wheel. I think it really depends how they like. The Switch itself being the whole console, I think, is an advantage it has over the Wii U. Because, again, the Wii U, as it kind of came to the scene, obviously it would have wanted people who had the Wii to buy it. But the Wii U kind of almost seemed like a Wii accessory. And not one many people were interested in. I remember when the Wii U first came out, I assumed it was an accessory. Because at the time, the Xbox 360... had bought out the Kinect, the PlayStation had bought out that weird like motion control wand thing because they wanted to ride on Nintendo's coattails. So because I'd seen a lot of add-ons to other consoles up until that point, I just assumed that this was Nintendo's response to that. That the Wii U wasn't anything on its own. It was just a like addition to the Wii. A la Kinect. But, I think it'll be a lot easier for them to market the Switch 2 as, like, a new console. Go away! I'm not even going over to you. Like, I'm not bothering. I don't know if you guys can even see that fucker through the grass. How do you zoom in? How do you zoom in? I can do this. Anyway. There's a shiny Gulpin over there. I'm not catching it. I mean, the iPad mini now has a ton more power than a basic Switch, so I definitely feel that it'll have a better looking design. I don't think they'll carry over the Joy-Cons, but I haven't heard anything on that front. I saw a supposed leak of the new Joy-Cons that was on Bilibili. I saw like vague, blurry screenshots of it, but that could have just been a fucking hoax. We'll see. But I feel like Nintendo are quite attached to the motion control idea. Pip, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week's gotten off to a good start. I'm looking for more Croagunk today. I will get more Croagunk today. I just had to give up on it. I say, like, give up on a shiny Gulpin like, it wasn't entirely deliberate that I avoided that shiny Gulpin, but I didn't want it. You believe in me? Thank you! This means shiny on this round, watch. Boom. Wow. Not that I mind too much. I can bring my Zelda Joy-Cons, so I'd be happy. That's fair. It depends if they're like new Joy-Cons or not. Yeah, we were talking about the Switch 2. Because that's probably coming out. I'd say, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's first half of next year. Again, I don't... People are really expecting ZA to be on it. ZA's not going to be on the Switch 2. I'll be actively very surprised if ZA is on the Switch too. Because Pokemon always tend to lag behind a bit the new console. Deliberately so, because they know their main target audience is fundamentally kids. And they know that kids aren't going to be there lining up out the door for the Switch till on release day. So I'd expect us to get ZA on the Switch this year. This year? Next year. And then the year after that, I mean, unless the leaks are anything to believe, we'll get Gen 10 on the Switch too. Because that's how it generally goes. That's how it generally is. Maybe just the base Switch, but optimized on the 2? Potentially. I guess we'll see. Or maybe we'll never see. Maybe they'll never announce more news for ZA, you know? I think that'd be the funniest case scenario, is if they announce ZA this year, and then they just never mention it again. Stop jumping, bro. Are you good down there? Oh my god, he died. Don't tell Arvin. Don't tell Arvin. Alright. Oh, they're all over there today. That's useful. Means I can just look over there and check if there's a shiny, and there isn't, so. Simple as that. Simple as that. Right. Where's the other gunk of that herd? We can't see it. Maybe it's just that other swallow. Oh well. But yeah, we'll see. I'm like, unless Pokemon Legends ZA somehow is on Switch, I'm probably not going to end up getting it on release. Is on Switch too, sorry. I probably won't end up getting it on release. But I'll be interested to see what it's like. When it does. Like, I think the 2 games that would make the system a must-buy for me early on... I guess 3 games are... what's it called? Pokemon, Fire Emblem, and another open-world Zelda. Those are like the system. Those would be like the system sellers for me, I think. And open world Zelda is definitely off the table. Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem. Is Fire Emblem that popular? I'm talking about me personally. Also, hello Felix. Happy December to you too. I forgot. It is December now, isn't it? I hope. Like, I hadn't forgot, but like I hadn't mentioned it. I hope everybody's enjoyed their first 2 chocolates from their advent calendars. I know I have. I imagine we might get another 2D Zelda. I don't know, we did just get one. Like, we will probably at some point, but What kind of calendars do you guys have if you do? Advent calendars? Huh? I'm confused about the question. As in, do you not have advent calendars in Europe? I mean, you must have advent calendars. Chocolate-filled advent calendars. Oh! Everyone in general. Okay, I see. I confused myself. For no reason. I have a white chocolate advent calendar. I was walking home on November 30th, and then I realized, oh shit, I don't have an advent calendar. So I went to One Stop, and by some miracle, they had a Milky Bar one. Like, I was not expecting to be able to just get a Milky Bar one, but I did get a Milky Bar one. There was a Maltesers one, and I didn't pick it up, but I couldn't shake the feeling that behind each door might be a singular Malteser, which is a very funny concept to me. Like, waking up every morning like, oh boy, I can't wait to eat my singular Malteser. You got the Charizard EX Immersive card in Pokemon Pocket. Congratulations, Kurim. That's very exciting. Yeah, congrats. And welcome to the stream. Other than your Charizard EX, have you found any other shinies recently? You still need to go to the store and get yours. Best of luck. White chocolate kind of tastes like cheese, I think. I do argue white chocolate isn't real chocolate. Well, it tastes nice, so I don't care. You don't have an advent calendar? I see, I see. Cool. It's a good start to the month. Your favourite F1 driver finally did okay for the first time this year. Hell yeah, congratulations. Isn't there some beef with one of the F1 drivers because he wasn't driving the correct speed around one of the courses? I don't keep up with F1. But, my dad does, and I heard it on the news. I was doing something else. Dad was watching the news, and I overheard something about a guy not driving fast enough around the track, so he was in trouble. Now you're missing the Mewtwo EX Immersive card? Not the Pikachu X, you already have that one. Oh, nice, nice. Well, best of luck. Best of luck. Hopefully you can get it soon. What would you classify it as if it's not real chocolate? I'm gonna back up that question. I kind of just went straight onto I don't care mode, but I'm interested to see what... Dorsal Thin 1 might be counting it as cheese, apparently. But what is white chocolate if not chocolate? And don't say, like, fool's chocolate or something. That's a cheap answer. Put it into an actual category. Because everything needs to be in a category. Cocoa butter. Interesting. Yo, the guy ended up winning anyway. He took first place back, like, immediately. I see, I see. Oh, so is he just given a penalty in the race? Rather than, anything else? I didn't hear his punishment. You're going with what Brugger said? Maybe it is... It tastes like cheese to you. Maybe it is cheese. I don't think it's cheese. I don't know what that is, but it seems legit. It sounds legit. Yeah, you got first in qualifying, but then one place grid drop for the actual race. I see, I see. kind of like how in Mario Kart, when you finish a race first, you start first on the next race. So, instead of starting first, he started second. Guy who's only played Mario Kart, hearing about F1. Wait, so it's kind of like Mario Kart. Yes, that. I always think white chocolate's kind of more vanilla tasting. I can get that. Does white chocolate burn anyone else's mouth too? No, have you considered you're like the Antichrist or something? That sounds concerning. And white chocolate is awesome, so it might be like blessed by God or something. I don't know. Except there's no bullet bills, so your favorite is just like last all of the time. Oh, but is there still like red shells? White chocolate is actually cocoa butter, which is made out of the leftover stuff from getting cocoa powder. I see, I see. Interesting. I did not know that. Thank you, Bruga. You ate so much as a kid and puked so much. That's why you say it's not chocolate? I see. This is trauma. Maybe an Antichrist. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have put that idea in your head. Hey, no, don't say that. So close to the Sunday banner. Oh, that's a good point. Maybe you won't get him. America's food safety. They've done it again. Is that a food safety issue, or is that a Pip just had way too much? Or are you talking about dorsal fin 1 getting her mouth burned? Maybe she's just allergic to one of the ingredients. Did anyone watch Moana 2? I'm guessing my nephew has or will, because he loves Moana. But, from what I've heard about its production, that might not be a good thing. Alright. But yeah. Wait, no, that was all 3 groups. 1, 2, 3 it is. Sunday banner? Honkai Star Rail. There's a bloke named Sunday in it. And he's got seeming biblical inspiration. Indeed, Sunday banner. May it always be Sunday. So, like, are you implying it's always chill, but you have that, like, overhanging dread of the week? Or are you saying that me and Rob would have Dungeons and Dragons together every single day? That would be enjoyable, I think. No. No dread when it's always Sunday. You make a point. You make a point. Always D&D, I think. I can get behind that one. I'm not sure if our DM would. No plan. Only play. Alright. Wink. Shame there's only been one shiny this round. And it was a gulpin. That is 3 gulpins in a row. Maybe I am gulping these nuts. I mean, then the campaign would end too fast, and that'd be disappointing. You want to win, but you're really enjoying it. Real, honestly. We wouldn't want it to be over too quick. It's like an advent calendar. You could eat all the chocolate in one day, but then you wouldn't get to have a little bit of chocolate every day. Anyone here the type of person to just give up and eat all the chocolate in their advent calendar all at once? He said the joke first, now no one can claim these nuts jokes. Exactly, I'm like Jupiter. Wait, no, that's not the analogy. I like comparing things to Jupiter, though. It's a big pastime of mine, comparing things to Jupiter. Which is kind of like Jupiter, in a way. What do you mean by that? I was, like, implying... So, Jupiter ends up attracting and deflecting a lot of, like, asteroids heading into the inner solar system because of its gravity. Which means that the inner planets have a lot less to contend with. So, in a way, Jupiter protects Earth from asteroids. So, I was implying that these nuts jokes were asteroids. But I guess... I'm implying, like, me making the D's nuts joke was deflecting the D's nuts joke, but that'd be deflecting it from myself, so the analogy kind of fell apart pretty fucking fast. Which isn't great, you know? So kind of like 3 green shells in Mario Kart. Kind of like when you throw yourself off the edge of a course when a blue shell is coming to hit you. Because then you still kind of go off the course, but it's kind of... you lose less time than if the blue shell hit you. That's the analogy we'll go with there. You've done it before. Can't do it with the coffee one, though. You probably start bouncing on the ceiling, then die. Yeah, no, don't eat all the coffee at once. Anyway, making funny noises aside. Maybe not entirely aside, but a little bit aside. You know, bad luck on the first round. Gonna be honest and real. That's a shame. That is quite the shame. Alright. How much time was left? 26 seconds. Okay, yeah, we've... Unless we, like, clutch it up in the last couple of seconds. No shiny Croagunks this round. We stay at 12. I think that would be the funniest thing, is if I stayed at 12 the whole stream. And by funniest, I mean, I'd probably go and eat 40,000 bananas after this. Because it'd be really painful to not get it. Okay, it's over. Alright, because I got no shinies then, I'm not gonna leave it to gestate. Oh, the bananas, not bananas. Going back to that, though, That was the least stressed about a combat counter in that last session. Felt good just to one-shot those mooks. Yeah, no, it was... So, okay, so, for context, I have a spell called Moonbeam, which is a persistent spell where anyone who enters an area of effect takes damage. And I accidentally, mind you, put it outside, basically, like, the staff room of the pirate base we invaded. So, a bunch of fucking pirates were in this room. And I killed them all. And then I reanimated their corpses. Who doesn't love a good bit of zombie servants? I love a good bit of zombie servants. You know. If I could have zombie servants, that'd be pretty sick. Mango, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week has been going well so far. Has gotten off to a good start. I'm shiny hunting the frog today. Yippee! 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 So far I've only found the nut frogs, but... Alright. I also just enjoyed dashing up to them and one-shotting them with the Badass Sword. That was also cool. You just got done playing some Magic the Gathering. Yo, did you gather any magic? Kind of funny that you're talking about a Wizards of the Coast game, given that we were talking about a different Wizards of the Coast game. You had so much magic. Effervescent. Exciting stuff. Sorry, cat on the bed. You know how it is. But you did still lose. L. I guess you've got to do another 100% save file of that TCG collecting game. I'm sure if you do that, that'll hone your skills. And then you'll win the next one. You didn't even get to 100%. Well, there's your issue then. You know? If you'd 100% of the game, then you would have won the Magic the Gathering match. Did you think of that? And that game looks more like Pokemon's. Yeah, but it's about, like, the idea. Innit? Right. There he is! Oh, into me! She came to me! Oh, SFX. You love to see it. Alright. You clearly got the shiny because you joined. No, I clearly got the shiny because you joined. Right, yeah, no, of course. Now then, so, balls we haven't got Croagunk in yet are Heal, Net, Nest, Dive, Dusk, Timer. No, we got it in Timer. Quick, and Repeat. So let's go down the list. Let's start off with Heal.
Haha balls.
Haha balls. Correct capture, which is guaranteed. What should we name this gunk? Any names for this gunk? Any gunk names for the gunk we just got? Your name suggestion is Bunk Gunk. Bunk Gunk is very good. My music just stopped halfway through. That's awesome. I do like a Bunk Gunk. Let's see if anybody else has got any good suggestions. First, however, before I lock in. You already said yours, I know. Yeah, let's go Bunk Gunk then. That's Gunk Bunk. Right. Yippee! No bananas then. Wow, my fucking controller just made a squeak. Gonna just set up the picnic before. You heard someone on TV say bunk bed, so you thought of Bunk Gunk. I see, I like Bunk Gunk. Alright. Hello, Jello, Mango says to Jello on the other side of the fence. Right. Now let's hope for 7 trillion more. You wanted to see if he was paying attention to the screen. Oh, my apologies, Mango. Why? Why were you checking if Jello was lurking? Is my big question. Bit of fun, innit? I guess so. You're in a seed map and wouldn't have notified if you weren't wouldn't have noticed if you weren't notified. Well. What is a seed map? What are you planting? Berries? Tomatoes? Flowers? Shows you where stuff are in Minecraft from your seed. Oh, a Minecraft seed map. I see. I see. Oh, that's a question I was going to ask. Actually, I should probably pose it to the server, actually. In the Discord server. I've been playing a bit of Minecraft recently. With Snip Pip, in fact. It is Snip Pip's Minecraft server that I've been playing on. Love a good bit of Minecraft. Jello's a fake fan? Yeah, but he is playing Minecraft, so like he gets a pass. Is it vanilla? It is vanilla. I'm using Zero's minimap, however. So I love a good map mod. Makes things easier to find, innit? Alright. Now then. Could someone join this server? I'm not the admin. Felix is paying attention to the chat. Your test was successful, Mango. Are you going to do this to everyone? Or are you just singling out Jello and Felix? The issue is the more people you do it to. Loyalty test, exactly. To be clear, I don't endorse this. You can lurk if you want. If you've got other things to do, then I'm not going to slate that. This is Mango imposing his own beliefs. There's another one down there! Yippee! Are you planning on getting any games this Christmas? I remember last year you got Mario RPG. I was not planning on getting any, but a friend of mine, Haku, gifted me Baldur's Gate, so apparently I am getting a game this Christmas. Have gotten a game this Christmas. And that was very kind of him. Let's go netball next. Oh, I should have... Yeah. Okay. Aren't there a few of them? So, the third one. the new one that everyone's been raving about since it released. I said no instead of naming it. Well, while I get back up... While I get back up, does anybody have any name suggestions for my new Croagunk? Any... Let's fucking leap over this guy. And then... What names are there right now? There are many, many different names. Just not haha balls. Or any variation of that thereof. Apples. Unacceptable! Yes, sir, that's the name. Croingy Boing. Croingy Boing. We have two names that remix Croagunk's name with a C and a B now. Just noting that. I'm not saying we can't have another. I'm just saying we should keep that in mind. That's a really good... I do like Croingy Boing. I'm a big fan of Croingy Boing. Yes Sir is also a pretty good name, to be clear, Rob. I'm not stating Yes Sir as a name. Big shame it's only 12 characters long. I wanted Croingy Boingy. I see, yeah, no, Croingy Boingy would have maybe not fit. Is it still only 12 characters? Oh, it is only 12 characters. Yeah, you're right. But alas, Croingy Boing is still good. Oh, wait. Got it. Yeah, then we could call one anti-disestablishmentarianism. We could call one anti-disestablishmentarianism if that fit. But it does not, unfortunately. Boing, 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 boingy, boing, boingy. Don't name your Steam account that word. Why can't you name your Steam account that word, Content Mango? Yeah, I can verify that Rob hasn't. Just don't. No. You tell me. You tell me, Mango. No need to be so secretive. Starmer will look us up exactly. It is / was on the hosting service Steam users word blacklisting. I see, I see. Fair enough then. Maybe not fair enough, but... Explanation accepted. Also, like, that isn't that bad of an explanation. You were like, no, just don't. I'm confused as to why you refuse to elaborate. Alright. I mean, he looked up Clarkson for saying mean thing. Wait, did Clarkson? He didn't, did he? Don't get my hopes up, Rob. Come on, man. Jeremy Clarkson didn't actually get arrested, did he? He's been released, but he was. Aww. Should have kept him in there. Alright. You gonna fall off there, Toxic? You gonna... Kinda looks like you might. Which I wouldn't recommend doing. Oh my god, he... Oh! Fuck. I was close. I was close. Concerning. Looking into this. Alright. Is the music shuffled? We've gotten a lot of Mystery Dungeon songs, like, all in a row. It is. I might have to look for more Mystery Dungeon songs to add to the playlist at some point. I was going to add some Super Mystery Dungeon songs, but then I didn't. Which is on me, really. Alright. That is a game that if it was released on the Switch 2, I would play. It's a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. But I... Then again, when was Gates of Infinity released? Was that 2012? Was Gates released in 2012 or was Gates released in 2013? I could check. I could Google it. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. 2012, it was released late 2012. So, the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game on the 3DS released before the first main series Pokemon game on the 3DS. So, we probably won't, but like imagine. We probably won't, but, like, wouldn't it be cool? I mean, like... No, I don't think it did on Switch. Super Pokemon Rumble released on the 3DS pretty soon after it came out. And I know that because Super Pokemon Rumble was the first Pokemon game I had on the 3DS, because it was, I think, the only Pokemon game on the 3DS. I don't think there were any Pokemon spin-offs on the Switch when it released. I think the first Pokemon game on the Switch might have just straight up been Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. What a good game. I loved Super Pokemon Rumble. I was going to play it on stream, but, It lagged for some reason. It didn't work. I was very disappointed. And I gave up. Just when I had a little look on the video you saw that mentioned the thing with Steam, and anti-disestablishmentarianism, yeah? I'm guessing you've gotten new interesting information to give us on the topic. Since it's the hosting service that doesn't like it. Okay. Okay, I'll catch you, right? But know that I'm not chuffed about it. Okay? I just want to make sure that you know that I'm not... Where the fuck are you looking? What are you looking at? I'm not up there. Hi? Yeah, no, look. What? Are you good? There we go. There I am. If you were to play another online type game that also happens to be hosted by the same people, there are probably more games/services you shouldn't name your account on, or even things to abolition and anti-disestablishment. I hate words. Becoming a word. I didn't mean the lottery ball, but like, let's see. Yeah, becoming a word hater. Okay, no, you hated that. Is the moon big? The last wildlife session was a good one. I was a very big fan of that episode. Apparently some/all Pokemon games are also hosted by these people. Well, I guess the good thing there is you can't name anything anti-disestablishmentarianism in any Pokemon games, because the word limit, the character limit for, like, naming things is way too short. So, that's a bonus in some way, I guess. I was a rage den down there. I was trying to figure out what the hell was sparkling. Call it quite big. Maybe I should. We'll just get back up to where I need to be. I'm mostly fine not naming these guys, honestly. Since they're more bonuses. What do you consider big? Well, Rob thinks this is quite big, clearly. So, not like all the way too big. But anyway. It's size that matters. Galaxy clusters. I guess I personally would more put those under, like, ginormous. You know? IMO, I think those are like... Yahoo! Maybe even...
That's quite big.
That's quite big. maybe, like, at least rather large, right? Three is also quite a big number of shinies to get. Rather large? That's like the universe, mate. You make a point. You make a point. Jello, I'm gonna be honest, Mango literally just sent a message in YouTube chat when you said that. So, like, you kind of stepped into that one yourself. Like, you basically just handed him the victory. I hate to say it. At least you tried. Maybe. Maybe I'll give you that one. Maybe try harder next time. I wasn't going to say it like that, because I would have thought that's rather mean. But, we were all thinking it. Ugh. Right. Oh shit, I forgot to check what. There's some new Pokemon profile pictures coming out at the moment. There was a Shiny Rayquaza one this week. For those who like Shiny Rayquaza. There seems to be one with Geeta. And another one with Rika. And I'm praying. Goodbye, Brugray. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Yeah, I'm praying and hoping and screaming and shitting that a Katie profile picture is included. Alright. But I guess we will see. We will quite find out. Oh yeah! I remember this scrolling through Cerebi. The new Pokemon Horizons episode was banging. That was a really good episode. Like, yeah, no, Pokemon Horizons has been, just genuinely brilliant. And this new arc has, I think, been a very, very good one. Okay. Oh, they had a Blaziken profile this time. Oh yeah, I had a thing I wanted to ask you, the British people. When you're making a tea in a teapot, do you put a few tea bags in, or do you use loose tea? So I've not really made tea in a teapot that much. My father, when he does, he often uses loose tea, but I think that might just be because he prefers loose tea. I don't think there's anything wrong with using a few tea bags. What about you, Felix? I mean, no, wait, no. You're American, sorry. Loose tea is generally better quality. I could see that being the general opinion. Maybe even the true one. Why, what's, I just do the teabag mug method. That's how I do it most of the time. But, like, yeah. Why, Mango? What's the source of this question? I'm interested, I'm nosy. Alright. I mentioned previously you'd gotten the thing that you use for loose tea. I see, fair enough. I don't really know, Spooners. I think they just throw some random stuff in there and I don't like it. In tea? The strainer, yeah, the strainer. Tea and coffee taste like shit. Interesting. I don't know, I've never really been a coffee fan, honestly. I'll stand by you with the coffee point. The tea point, less so. There's like a bowl. I'm sure it's still a strainer of some kind, even if it's spherical. Yeah, like fennel and stuff. Where? It's like, doesn't mean it can't be a strainer. You're still straining the tea into it, innit? Oh, okay. I got really confused by the Marilyn stuff and, like, flinched because I was like, what is that? What is that? What am I looking at? And then I realized that it wasn't a shiny Croagunk, so I got disappointed. Jelly, were you sure you drank tea or coffee? I'll trust Jelly on his tastes. But, I guess you'll have to justify yourself the mango. No red onion. Oh, fuck, I pressed that button. I think I keep on pressing X, because in Tears of the Kingdom X is the remove item from your hand button. Did I save before this? I feel like I didn't. I can't shake the feeling that I didn't save before this, so I'm just going to hope that I get a shiny of some kind in this sandwich. Gold pin or not, because I'm at the point, right, where I have so many Hubba Mysticas it doesn't matter if I waste a couple. If I waste a couple of Hubbas, it's fine, it's chill. I've tried both not many times, obviously, because those 3 times keep you away. To be fair, like, if it's bad quality tea, I can't entirely slate. Like, coffee, there are different types of coffee, but I'm not sure how varied coffee tastes is, because I'm not all that familiar with coffee. But there are, like, multiple types of tea. Both were served at a party at school. Bad coffee tastes like cigarettes. Yeah, no, I feel like there's, you know, every chance that you've just had bad tea and coffee. You could probably hypothetically find good tea and coffee. There's some really shit coffees out there. Yeah, no, that does make sense. But I'm not that big of a fan of bitter stuff. But I can make some really nice ones. Yeah, of course, because you're different. Hadn't had too many bad teas, though. I mean, that is true. I do love a good bit of tea. Oh, that one, like, really expensive one. Huh? Which really expensive one? The really expensive shitty, you're not narrowing, like, I do not know enough about coffee for you to describe this to me in this way, specifically. You are baffling me, and that's it. I am resoundingly baffled. Oh, the poop nut coffee. What? What? Not the poop. What is the poop nut coffee? Do I want to look up poop nut coffee? Is that a thing that I want to Google search? Or am I gonna not the poop nut? Not the poop nut. What is the poop nut coffee? Show it to the whole class. Yeah, some lunatics out there make coffee from animals shitting out the beans. I feel like sometimes people get caught up in the idea of something rather than, like, the thing itself. It's called Kopiluak. The animals is like a cousin to cats. Sounds like those Legend of Zelda beasts that eat gemstones. Oh, I never actually went to the Dondons in my Tears of the Kingdom place. That's a shiny, I think. No, it's not. I'm fucking wrong. I'm an idiot and a fool. The animal is Sishet. That makes sense. The poop copy's making sense now, you know. It's ridiculously expensive and it's okay coffee. Nothing fantastic. Seems like it's kind of far away from cats. But you said it was close to cats. Rob's tried it. Rob's tried the poop coffee. Did you buy the poop coffee to try it? Or was it someone else who like had the poop coffee? Or was this in your advent calendar? Was the poop coffee in your advent calendar? Alright. If it's not that good, why would you buy poop coffee? Because it's expensive. Yeah, no, because it's a novelty, so they put a high price tag on it, and then posh people are like, oh, yes, I would quite like this. And then they don't like it, they just drink it because they think it makes them look cooler. Caught up more in the idea of a thing than the thing itself. You did not. One of your friends bought some, who's more of a fanatic than you. Ah, I see, I see. Did he hold a similar opinion, or was he more positive towards it? Oh, fuck, run! Hello, Haku, how goes it? I hope that's, if your week's gone off to a good start. I'm trying to get 30 shiny Croagunk today. Well, not today, I've been trying for a while. I got stuck on Sword and Shield for like a few months because one egg took over 1k encounters. It's funny now that I've gotten like multiple in one stream, I will say. Like I spent a good portion of the year just on one singular Croagunk, desperately trying to get it. And now I'm back in Scarlet Violet, the easy one, the easy game to get the shinies in. I need to figure out what I'm gonna archive on my Switch so I can get BDSP back on it, because I archived BDSP for a while back, but I'm gonna need to re-download BDSP. Like the extra top content, so I can play it, because I'm going to look for Croagunk in the Safari Zone. I think that'll probably be one of the last ones I do. My thought is, right, my next goal is to take a big chunk out of the, bonus balls, so bonus buyable balls, which is, Heal, Net, which we've already done both of these. So Nest, Dive, Dusk, we've already done Timer, but then Quick and Repeat.
Photos printed? Woo, I live in fear, but at least I have a CahirLIVE sub.
Whoa! Thank you for subscribing, Dorsal Fin! Thank you, that's really kind of you! You do have a CahirLIVE sub. Wait. You already did I miss it? I'm baffled. Did I just forget? Thank you for resubscribing, Dorsal Fin. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I think it's just that you probably got gifted one a while back. That's probably what happened. But thank you for subscribing, Dorsal. That's very kind of you. Thank you. That bush gulping really confused me. Ah, yes, now you get Cahir Melodancing. The best emote, I think, ever. You know? I'm not sure if Snip Pip, the author, the artist, author, is still in chat. Pretend you're using it right now. I shall. Oh no, I've not got BTTV on my thing, so I can at least see it in the box. Big! Big Cahir mellow dancing. Doesn't that cost bits? to make the big emote? It does, yes it does. Thought so. Alright. Be specific, 30 of them. I guess that's something like 30 pence. Alfredo's more than that these days. I saw... Yahoo!
But is it AS Sports big?
In the game. Do you think you as a streamer can change the amount of them? I've not actually tried, to be fair. Maybe I can make it 10 trillion bits! Someone wants to gigantify an emote, they have to pay me hundreds of billions of pounds. Power-ups and channel points. Oh, I can edit it, maybe. I can. Oh, minimum is 10. Yeah. So. There you go, Mango. I did not mean to do that. Come back. This calls for a big rat. It sure does, I think. I saw a video today of a rat driving a car. And that was pretty cool. It was pretty fucking shit at it, you know? Like, if I were driving on the road behind that rat, I think I'd be fucking losing it. I bet that rat doesn't have a license. Not legally, at least. That rat did not take a driving test. And supposedly the rats enjoy driving the cars. Well, if they enjoy it so much, then why are they so fucking tripe at it? He was like trying to turn, and he kept overshooting even though he turned on like the spot. They're trying their best. Okay, look. We shouldn't be applauding them for doing the bare minimum. Oh, not even the bare minimum. Got to go now. Good luck. Fair enough, Jello. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Alright. It's Xenoblade Chronicles 2's anniversary. I think it was a couple of days ago. I fucking love that game, man. Like, if it gets a remaster on the Switch too, I might have to get it, you know, like legally. I low-key hope it does. Was the rat driving a Mustang? I like that. But yeah, I actually ended up replaying it this year. I think I mentioned it when I was replaying it. But it's such a good fucking game. Easily in my top 5. Maybe even top 3. It does have Neo Xenoblade in it, so like that does bolster it in my estimation. No gunk. No gunk. Oh, it's been on your to buy list for a bit. I would recommend it. I think it's great. If you do get it, and the battle system's a little confusing, my DMs are always open. That's like my only real issue with the game, is it's got a really fun battle system, but it's a bit like it's a lot. There's a lot to it, and it takes a bit to get it down, I think. There's like one point that's pretty good because it more or less kind of bottlenecks you into understanding how to do the combos. You'll probably be in it asking that understandable. I will be more than happy to help. But it's such a lovely game. I like need to play more Xenoblade games because I've only played 2. And I've not even played the DLC of it. Weird how that emote just became a square. What do you mean? On my screen it is very circular still. I'm starting to think I've wasted a harbor. So I'm not confident enough to reset. Alright. Is Xenoblade Chronicles X Remastered coming out next year? The amount of hype around X might make me buy that as my second one. Little wind chime, huh? Why the wind chime? Chime echo? But yeah, I might end up picking it up just because of the amount of hype that's surrounding it. I hoped it become a box. But yeah, Chime echo. Oh! The saluting emote in chat just as a box. I see. I've heard good things about it, and mechs are pretty cool, so... My one issue is, it comes out around a very similar time to Monster Hunter Wilds, which is incredibly high on my list. Oh, so it does. How bizarre. It's an illegal emote. If you want to salute, you're just going to have to do 07. Or subscribed to Shin. Alright. I guess there are more around. Oh, it's a Baru one, I see. Maybe I'll have to make a Cahir saluting emote, you know? Get into the market of saluting emotes since... Salute. Unfortunately, my emote tag is... Wait, I might be able to change it. I think you might be able to... change... Cahir salute cheese. Cheese. Emote. You love salute? Well, unfortunately, Twitch doesn't. Twitch hates it. Yahoo!
Cheese.
Cheese. Cahir cheese emote? You know that one video of James May slamming a block of cheese down on the table and he goes, cheese. Dorsal just got called out for watching without audio. I find it so funny that Twitch does that. I think we need a cheese blurb, to be fair. You make a great point. I should add that. Wait, it might... Is it in the bits section? It might be in the bits section. Didn't you used to have a cheese soundbite? Maybe? I don't see anything. Yeah, I could do this. Maybe I don't remember. Like, I did a big cut down on the amount of blurps I had in my channel points section because I didn't want just a wall of random fucking sounds that no one ever uses. And as great as the cheese sound is, unless you're playing a Dungeons & Dragons campaign, it's not going to see loads of use. Maybe I will add it between streams. You have no faith in cheese? I have faith in cheese now, but... But yeah, there were a lot of sounds I had in like the blurb section that I ended up taking out. Just because I was scrolling through my channel points thing when I came back to Twitch and I was like, there are just so many here. That, like, when would anyone ever use these? Sometimes I contemplate turning off, like, the blue shell and shiny jingle just because people don't really use those either. Oh, okay. With 6 minutes left, I finally found a shiny. It's not one of the ones I wanted. It's a shiny golf pin number 3. Get in my balls, you little blue blob. Alright.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
It's funny I don't have that on the Genshin streams. Maybe I should add it. Maybe I should add it to my little YouTube sound bites thing. How is this color? It's very, very green, luminescent. Your color did change. It's changed over here. I think it's just because you... I mean, no, I didn't refresh. It changed. I do like the kind of teal colour. Turquoise? That one. I'm not... Yeah. You forgot you could change colours? Yeah, no, It's always something in my head. But, like, I don't need too often. Innit? No need to remix my vibe all the time, innit? Oh. We've had this colour for ages, yeah. I keep forgetting that I've been green for, like... Is it 3 years now? No, it's 2. It's 2. I've been green for 2 years. Because it's my 4th year streaming anniversary in about 2 months. Two, because you're 2, exactly. Need to think of what I'm going to do for it. Because before I did Croagunk hunts, I'd be like, wow, I'm shiny hunting Croagunk, but now I've got Croagunk. Now I've got, like, multiple shiny Croagunk. So doing a Croagunk hunt would be a little bit pointless. Yippee, in 2 months! I'll dwell on it, I guess the question is do I do it over here or do I do it on the Genshin one as well? Yippee! Because, I don't know, I consider my streaming as, like, a joint effort. No, you know? Like, I know some people would be like, oh, I've been streaming on YouTube for this amount of time, but I don't even know the date I started streaming on YouTube. I could check, but I don't know the date. Like, I don't know my affiliate anniversary. The main important date to me is when I started streaming in general. And even that's kind of inaccurate. Because I actually did my first stream in October, maybe November of 2021. That was a test stream that I did, and I only started properly streaming on the 22nd. You're technically at your 4 years in October, yo! Congratulations! That is very exciting. Makes sense, though. In the sense that you started streaming a few months before I did. So a lot of people will be hitting their 4 years around now. Like us. But yeah, I count January as like the time because I started properly consistently streaming in January and I don't think I've really stopped since. So that's like that's the important date for me, is the 22nd of Jan. Pippa's almost been following for a whole year longer than you. When?
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Oh wait, I can know. Okay, so my first live stream was in October. It was on the 25th. Time flies. It does quite, doesn't it? Not a fan. Not a fan at all. It really doesn't feel like that long ago that I did my, Pip was there day one. A friend of mine, posted my link in a Discord server he was in, and Pip joined through that. So, I think Pip was my first follower who I didn't know personally. Didn't know from before I was streaming. You'll be the time tracker, indeed. So technically, I guess I've already passed my 4-year anniversary, but I don't really count it, because that was a test stream. Oops. Alright. Kerbal, hello! How goes it? You know how you got here? Your phone just went here for some reason, but good to see you. Well, I'll take that in the most charitable way possible. But I hope you've been doing well. Yeah, I'm shiny hunting for Croagunk today, trying to get as many shiny Croagunk as possible. I'm up to 12. Oh, Kerbal on YouTube, that is true. Kerbal is normally a Twitch Andy, as they say. Alright, so because I fucked up my Herber, I'm going to save now to make sure I've saved. And I guess I'll keep that other Gulpin I caught. Just try not to anger the Howlucha. But yeah, I hope you've been well, dude. Croagunk almost fell to his death, that would have been great. Oh, I just kind of restarted the stuff instead of making a sandwich. You're good, you're in college now, and you're tired as fuck, so you're probably going to go brush your teeth because it's 20 past 10. Understandable, understandable. Get good rest. And have fun brushing your teeth. And best of luck with college. Alright. I've only got 7 green bell peppers left. I guess that is maybe the choke point. I'm going to have to buy some more at some point. I can remember between hunts, maybe. I think I picked the wrong ones. I'm glad I saved. That does not look like spicy and salty. It's usually blue indeed. Not red and yellow. I guess we'll see if it's for some reason correct or not, but I don't think it is. No, it's fine. Sparkling power poison, type power poisoning, coat power poison. Okay, cool. I guess I was just wrong. Don't know why it was a different colour today. But I'm not complaining because I'm still going to find the Pokemon I want to. Poison. I don't think that's most people's response to poison, but fair enough, Mango. But yeah, I'll see what I do for my anniversary stream, if it's Pokemon or Genshin. I guess it'll depend what kind of date it... Holy shit! You'll love to see it, honestly. You'll love to see it. Instant gunk. Instant. Yippee! That is very, very good. I did actually make a oh wow, a shiny emote. Oh, I didn't make it, sorry. I commissioned Pip for an oh wow, a shiny emote. Which was this one. Which I do like. Why are you blue? In the emote? Wait, why am I purple? Oh! I changed it in Dorsal Fin 1's stream. Because I was doing a bit. She was saying that she wouldn't give moderator to random people. And I said... How do I change this? I'm not sure where. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll change it after stream. I'll change it in dorsal film on stream later. Boom, boom. Anyway, Croagunk names. So what should we name Croagunk? What should we name this guy? Let me just indent this. We've got 15. Whoa! Way there! Whoa! Shit! Shit! Cap'n Crunch, that is a good one, but you did name the last one, so I will give other people potential opportunities. Potential opportunities to name it. Time for you to sleep. Good luck with the rest of the Chinese. Thank you, Haku. Thank you. Gabriel. I'll name him Gabriel. Get good sleep, Haku. Get good sleep. That is a character from our D&D campaign. Gabriel is... Get out of here! Get out of here, you fucking whore! Is that his favor? Is that the favor I owe him? Naming a shiny Croagunk after him. Bojali, what I need you to do for me is get... What I need you to do for me is get CahirLIVE to name his Croagunk. Get him to name his Croagunk. Duh. My brain just like short-circuited there. Bojali, what I need you to do for me is get Pokemon Vtuber CahirLIVE to name one of his Croagunks after me. Duty fulfilled. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that one. For no particular reason. Alright. Okay, so there's 18 days left for the Shiny Rayquaza Terror Raid event. You're still scared because he's going to use Dragon Dance and Swords Dance. Potentially. I guess we'll have to see, because he is only a 5-star. If he was a 7-star, I'd be more scared. But I feel like, as a 5-star, he'll have a lot less beef. I am honestly rather confident. I haven't even considered builds yet. I think I will be streaming it when it comes out. When the event comes out, I will live stream it and do it with you guys. I'll probably do a few run-throughs of it. And he has Ironhead. Ironhead could be a bit of a threat for fairy types. But, and ice types, I didn't consider that. I'm guessing just a powerful Stellamon will be able to do well enough against it. With a good enough move. I hope it will miss a few times. Bright Powder could end up being good for that, but... I think it only needs to miss like twice for it to be down. Ice-type Manaphy. We might have to, won't we? You know. Is our current Manaphy build ice-aligned? Where is it? Wait, where is my Manaphy? Oh no. Where did I put that guy? I shouldn't be wasting my sandwich time, actually. But yeah, I'm trying to remember what type Manaphy currently was. Was it ice or was it something else? What raid did we use the Manaphy for? Because it wasn't the last one. It wasn't Torterra. Maybe we'll whip out another shiny Manaphy so we can... Wait, have you not been using shiny Manaphy for the last 2 times? I thought you were. To be fair, in my defense, shiny Manaphy is very similar to regular Manaphy. So I was not to know. Was it for Alligator? Was for Alligator the one we used Manaphy against? I don't think it was Torterra. Ooh. I'd recommend using Azumarill. The Azumarill's like a build, but I don't know. I feel like it's not as beefy as it used to be. I don't know if it like got nerfed when they changed player off, but I feel like belly drum builds are always like quite the risk. And using Manaphy is funny, so funny and surprisingly competent. I'll add the surprisingly competent in. Manaphy's genuinely helped us get through a ton of the 7 stars somehow. Just normal ones you haven't transferred another shiny over. I see. I guess I feel bad now, because clearly I hadn't noticed. But, yeah. Alright. You forgot about the Shell Bell? To be fair, at this point, if you describe a raid build and don't mention the item, I feel like Shell Bell's the default. Shell Bell's just the default option. Like, I think there have been very few raid strategies I've done which haven't had Shell Bell. It's just a very good option given how much HP you can get back from attacking raid mons. I had to buy a bunch, I think near the beginning of the year, just so I could stop swapping, like, the 2 I had between the ones I had. It's fine, I mean, it's just a colour, as you haven't transferred another normal one, it does the same, but you have a ton of Manaphy from various games anyway, yeah. I mean, I think... I'm not sure if I have a few Manaphy on this game. I have the Legends of Arceus one, and I have... Yeah, no, I do have the BDSP one. I might have hatched the BDSP one, actually. Can't remember. Is that a shiny? Yeah, it is. Okay. We did get a shiny Croagunk this time, at least. Even if this is our third Gulpin of the day, actually, because I did just abandon one of them. There was that one Gulpin that I just didn't catch. But, given that this is not a save I'll be deleting anyway, I might as well catch it. I'm gonna end up with like half a box full of Gulpin by the end of this, and I'm gonna hate them all. Maybe I'll name them CahirLIVE YT and distribute them across Wonder Trade again. just a bit of casual promo. I mean, who doesn't love getting a shiny with like a YouTuber's username? People love shinies with YouTubers' usernames. I have a shiny Volcanion with a YouTuber's username. It is my only Volcanion. In fact. Much time left for this? 18 minutes? Fair enough. Yeah, I'll probably do one more Sammy after this. And then I'll, Wow, I need to get a Pokemon with a YouTuber's username. Exactly. They're all the rage these days. They're all the rage. I remember... Oh, that was, like, part of that initial anniversary stream, wasn't it? Because that initial anniversary stream I did... Like, the first big anniversary stream I did, like, a tour of my, like, original Minecraft single-player world that I started streaming with. Where I made, like, a town, basically. I was gonna say village, but it was more of a town, given the size of it. I made it pretty big. What's it called? No brain at all. But the second one I did was a stream where I was shiny hunting Croagunk, but I was shiny hunting them in a Outbreak and Masuda methoding at the same time, and I didn't get a single shiny Croagunk through no, I think someone traded me a shiny Croagunk, but I can't remember if it was during the stream or after the stream. And then all of the Croagunk I bred, I named them all CahirLIVE YT and Wonder traded them out. And I remember a few people really wanted those Croagunk. During, you remember? Yeah, exactly. I remember you being there. Because to be fair, it was after my, Yeah, you sent me a shiny Bagon. Yeah, exactly. I think that was after this stream. I think that was, a couple streams after. Because I believe it was Chad gave me a shiny Croagunk in return for one of the CahirLIVE YT Croagunks. And then you gave me the Bagon. I'm sure the Bagon's still around somewhere. Where be the Bagon? It's somewhere. It is. That's another Pokemon I need to find. You gotta do it again. I need to obtain one. I mean... You can have one if you want. I've still got a box of them. That's not the right button. That's because I was on the wrong thing, I see. I understand how this travesty happened now. I saw someone point something interesting out about Horizons. The villain has a shiny Zygarde, which I think is notable. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a new Zygarde form in ZA. I think the villain will probably use it in the final fight. But it makes me wonder about Lucius's shiny Rayquaza, because obviously they are doing the shiny Rayquaza event. They are doing the Rayquaza event. This December. So maybe that's just it. But I wonder if Rayquaza is going to have a role in ZA. To be fair, the delta symbol does kind of look like an A, right? Kind of. The A in ZA does look more like the ultimate weapon, but Rayquaza was... No, the meteorite that Rayquaza... A meteorite hit Hoenn and gave it Mega Evolution, similar to how the ultimate weapon was used on Kalos to create Mega Evolution. So I wonder if we could be seeing a potential link between these two events in ZA, which could mean that Rayquaza ends up being involved in the plot, given that it was technically the first Pokemon to ever Mega Evolve. Lucario is still technically the first Pokemon to Mega Evolve with a trainer, but Rayquaza was the first Pokemon to Mega Evolve in general. It would also mean we might see Primal Groudon and Kyogre in the game, which I think would be very cool. Because I miss those guys. I will die on the hill that they should have at least kept the Primals. Because the Primals are all about that primal energy, you know? They're getting rid of Megas, then fair enough, but the Primals, they could be used alongside Mega Evolution. They were a separate thing. Like, Origin Dialga and Palkia got to stay. Right. King Twitch, did you know if you transfer a Pokemon from that's extra large or extra large from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Scarlet Violet, it's guaranteed the Jumbo mark? Oh, interesting. I know that there's the guy in Mesa Goza who does give out that mark, but honestly, I've not played Go in a while, so but for those who do and want the Jumbo mark, that is very interesting. That's one of the features I'm glad they've taken from Go. To be fair, like, I think all the features they've taken from Go have been, like, good ones. Raids, size, stuff like that. I like that extra bit of variation. Especially now, like, there are more or less optimal ways to build Pokemon and people are getting pretty determined on it. The fact that size is now, like, a factor, I think is a very, like, cool tidbit that can help a Pokemon feel more unique, if just a little bit. Welcome to the stream, King Twitch. You found any shinies recently? I'm hunting Croagunk today. I'm trying to get 30 of them. And I've so far got 15. It's been a longer term project. I was hunting a Sword and Shield before this, and it took me about a couple of months to get a shiny Croagunk. Jahim, hello, how goes it? I hope your week has been going well so far. I'm doing it pretty solid today. I had a chill day. And now I'm shiny hunting for Croagunk, as mentioned. Trying to get 30 of them. Alright. We need that Primal Dialga. I always find that so funny, because like people are really attached to Primal Dialga as a concept from Mystery Dungeon. But in like the original Japanese, isn't it like Evil Dialga? It's funny because the Primal in Primal Dialga and the Primal in Primal Groudon and Kyogre do still like mean different, like are still using the term in different ways. I was thinking about this earlier. Because Primal Dialga is primal because it's given into its primal urges. Due to the collapse of Temporal Tower, its mind's eroded into an almost animalistic state. All it cares about is survival, which is why it sends Dusknoir back in time to catch you in Grovyle. And then on the other side of it, Primal Groudon and Kyogre are primal because they're using like primal power. They're primal because these are like their most ancient forms. The forms they use to shape the world. But you have to wonder if we'll ever see... I don't think we will see Primal Dialga acknowledged in any means in an official game. Have spin-offs? Spin-offs have affected the main series in one way, and that's Ranger. I know that much. What was it called? Pokemon Ranger did affect the main series games because Pokemon Ranger made it so that the Pokemon Ranger trainer class ended up with a broader variety of Pokemon in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. In games before and games since, honestly, as well, they tend to use more, like, naturalistic vibed Pokemon. They're park rangers. But the Ranger games very much changed how... very much changed how people viewed Rangers. And it's interesting how the Pokemon Company kind of honoured that by making them a lot stronger in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. It's a shame we'll probably never get another Ranger game. I love Ranger. Yeah, I'm trying to think about what other spin-offs have affected the main series. Go, to be fair, has, because obviously they've taken mechanics from Go. So maybe I'm making a moot point with that, given that I just referenced it. It'd be cool if Magikarp Jump affected the main series and we got vague variants of some Pokemon. Like Magikarp having a bunch of different variants, like how the Magikarp and Magikarp Jump did. It would be a lot of effort to, like, kind of make little changes and variants to, like, all the Pokemon, though. So I can see why they wouldn't do that. It made sense in Magikarp Jump for them to do it, because it meant that the Magikarps weren't all just the exact fucking same. Which I think would have probably not been the best idea. So it makes sense why there were variants in Magikarp Jump. I was going to say, Magikarp Jump was peak. I loved Magikarp Jump. I should re-download it. You know, Magikarp Jump was great. Turning in your head, the Blueberry Academy sync thing was them thinking of Pokepark. Yeah, no, totally. But yeah, has Mystery Dungeon affected the main series in any way? I'm not sure it has. Other than affected the fans and their perception of Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre. Was bored recently, so doing tier lists for every region, and I realized like 75% of my opinions on Cinnamon Unova Pokemon are because of that game. That's fair, honestly, I can't slate that. That is, I mean, makes sense, because it's clearly a game you care a lot about. And all the Pokemon are, like, their own entities in that game. They all have, like, their own personalities and stuff, which I think is a cool way of doing it. Think you've actually got an alright setup for Neuvillette when he comes out? Nice! That is very exciting. Hopefully you can pull him when he does. Well, no, you will. You've got enough. You've got more than enough Fates. I'll yap about my Fates when I stream on Wednesday. As well as C6 Cahir. I think I'll have to do a quick damage showcase of some kind when I get to C6 Cahir. I'm looking forward to getting him. Is that a second fucking gulpin? I really am gulping these nuts! I'm starting to think that maybe I found more Gulpin today than Croagunk. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'd ask if you wanted to log into my account for me, but I think that would be kind of short as you're winning the 50-50. Honestly, I don't think I want to do that in general. I know a lot of Genshin tubers like do log into their fans' accounts to pull for them and stuff, but I don't know, I'd feel really strange doing that. I'm not sure I'm gonna do that at all. If you wanna if you wanna hop into like a call in the Discord and screen share the pull, I'm down for that. But I don't think I want to log into other people's Genshin accounts. Just not something I'd feel all that comfortable doing. Who did you watch for wildlife this week, by the way? I started with Grian's perspective, I think. And I've not finished Ethos yet, but I did watch Mumbo's. I've heard very good things about Martin, so I might watch that. It seems fitting, given that I can do if you wanted, but that way, honestly, Maoika is going to be the more interesting one. Potentially, but I'm also pulling for Maoika, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Also, watch Mumbo. Nice to see him doing things. He was fucking cracked that session in it. I'm gutted. He would have been an ace in limited life. I hope they bring back a similar situation next season so he can slay. Oh, 23 seconds, let's go another quick reset then. But yeah, that was a really good session. I need to watch more perspectives of it. I'm interested to see if there's going to be another season after this, in general, honestly. Because it's been a while since the last... Oh, no, it's over. I did get a Croagunk this time. Get out of here! Yeah, we got... Yeah, Gabriel was in this. I need to check if any of the new gunks I got any marks as well. Might just be Bunk Gunk, Croingy Boing, and Gabriel today, I think. So far. Hopefully we can bag another before stream end. Okay. I'm gonna do one more round of Picnic. I'm gonna do Pokidoku, but first things first, I'm gonna piss. So I will be right back. It's me, I'm back. Yippee! Pitch GG indeed, alright. One more. Sammy. And then... Yeah, I've only got 3 today. I realize I can check. I realize I can just check how many I've got. Which is, 3. Because I started off today with 12. So. He did good at giving them all decent powers. Yeah, no, the powers, some of them really fitted people as well. Were very, very well-fitting powers for the people with them. It's going to be interesting to see if the finale is this week or not. I feel like it will be. There are only 3 yellows left and everyone else is red, so I'm guessing it'll be a game-ending wild card and a final in general. But I'm interested to see where Solidarity Gaming is going to place, where Jimmy's going to place. I think, spiritually, I want Etho to win. You know, my heart wants Etho to win. My brain thinks it's Gem. I think Gem's winning this one. Yes, exactly. Yeah, no, Gem is very good at the game. I could see her managing to, like, turn around and be the first double winner if there are enough more seasons. Even though she ended up being a later addition to, like, the crew. Just because she is genuinely, like, a very, very good Minecraft player. Probably, like, one of the best on the server. In just, like, all of its forms. Because, like, someone like Etho knows, like, everything about Minecraft and is, like, pretty solid at PvP, but, like, I'd say Gem even has, like, a leg up on him in terms of just, like, skill at the game. I do hope if we get more seasons, they add more people, though. Kind of always been a thing I would have liked, is like, even if it's just, like, 1 or 2 more people. Like, I know they probably don't want to bloat out the cast too much, but... Like who? There's a few Empires people. Yeah, there's a few Empires people who aren't on the server. Who I think could be. Orion Sound. Obviously Ollie, who's done a load of work for this season, I think is one big one people want in. There are a lot of options of, like, up-and-coming Minecraft YouTubers, I'm sure, that should be given a fair shot at it. I was literally typing that out and you said it exactly. Like, I've seen a lot of people campaigning for specific people to be added to the live series. So I think Green and the other people who do run the server and get things sorted should consider a couple more people. He used to upload only once every few months. I mean, yeah, but, like, people like Big B and Skiz haven't had consistent upload schedules as well. I feel like I checked Big B's channel and it might not be Big B. I might be wrong on Big B, to be clear. Oh wait, no, I think it's Big B has a specific Minecraft channel that he posts Minecraft videos on. That isn't his main channel. So, like, I don't necessarily think there's any, like, strict... Are you having a fucking giggle? Oh! Blue boy, kill that guy! Eviscerated! Grah! You know, like in Let's Go, I started catching every shiny I fucking found in Let's Go, but it came to a point where I just, like, after the 15th chancey, I just started letting them despawn. It wasn't worth it to break my chain for a shiny I already had. I know I'm not breaking a chain. I know I can have my Gulpin and eat my Croagunk as well, but, like, I was trying to, like, put Gulpin and Croagunk into the have my cake and eat it too, and then I realized that wasn't going to work. But I know I can catch the Gulpin and still have as much chance of getting a Croagunk after, but still, it's about the principle. And the principle is, I don't want any more Gulpin, please. Please, I don't want any more. I want 30 Croagunk, not 30 Gulpin. Right. Have your Gulpin and eat these nuts. I like that one. No, that's good. That's good. I like that. Have your Gulpin and eat these nuts. Oh, you know, I know who Green should add to the next live series. Me. Get it trending on Twitter. CahirLIVE. I'd be too nervous to talk to anyone, so I'd team alone. I'd be out in, like, I think I'd maybe get to the... Would have to unsubscribe if you kill Pearl. That's fair, I can't slate that. I actually did do something like the live series once. On a server I was on Islands SMP. The creator wants to have, like, events held over the course of it, and one of them was, like, it was kind of like Hermitcraft's Demise. Where, when someone dies, then you change side and have to kill other players. And I deliberately positioned myself as one of the people to, like, be first to kill other people because I was excited to lay traps. And I tried setting up a TNT minecart trap, but I was wearing all of my good stuff and I fucked it up and I lost everything. I lost absolutely everything. So that wasn't great. And then I killed one of the most high-profile, hard-to-kill people off-stream, which wasn't my smartest move. But anyway, it was fun. I'd do great. Yeah, no, I could see myself going out exactly like Mumbo, just getting overzealous, trying to kill people, and dying myself instead. Realizing that the guys are all there, so I didn't need to like do a little 360. That was a bit of a useless gesture, all things considered. All right. It might not be a big deal that I killed that guy now, because it looks like I might be just resetting anyway. I'm not like massively attached to resetting, but like at this point, I have enough for 50 separate Croagunk hunts. That's enough to get all the balls I need. I need to at some point sit down and get the rest of the Kurt balls. And I need to get another Dream Ball as well. Probably another couple of each, just to ensure I can actually catch Croagunk in them, because there's no guarantee it'll be one round. So I'll have to consider that later. But again, I think I'm going to do all the basic purchasable balls. And then I'm going to do Legends Arceus. I'm going to Croagunk hunt in Legends. That seems like the best idea to me. Oh, this is Great Canyon. I was trying to figure out which one this was. Which Pokemon dungeon theme this was. I will be genuinely so I don't know, to be fair, it was 5 years between Super Mystery Dungeon and Red and Blue Rescue Team DX. And Rescue Team DX. Did Rescue Team DX do well? Like, compared to, like, other Pokemon games, I feel like it probably maybe didn't, but, like, in general, did it do well on itself? Was it a good selling game? Like, I don't know, Mystery Dungeon is just like... Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is the only isekai I'll tolerate. Like, it's just such a good series of games. And I say that even though I haven't finished Gates. I don't hate Gates, but I need to finish it at some point. It introduced some good mechanics, like team-wide leveling, which is nice. Because it's always annoying. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves about Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Sky, which could have been fixed if I played Skies on my most recent playthrough, is... what was it called? Is the fact that Pokemon don't level up alongside you when you're not using them. Because, GX was the best-selling Mystery Dungeon. Oh, nice. Hopefully that doesn't mean we get a new one. I really want a new one. Really badly. Like, and I know a lot of people want an Explorers of Sky remake. I'd rather we just get a whole new Mystery Dungeon game. Like, I can get why people would want an Explorers of Sky remake, but I just want a whole new game. Whole new story. It also means we could see, like, what they would do with Pokemon that have been introduced recently. Like, what was it called? Like, the Paradox Pokemon, it would be interesting to see how they would, like, if they would be incorporated and what would happen. Ultra Beasts, would they be the villains? Would they be, like, some kind of villainous force in the game? That could be cool. Would they make Pokemon like Tinkaton? Oh wait, no, Klefki was the most recent chest opener. I was going to search Tinkaton because Tinkaton could smash it open. Would Goldengo be like the bank guy in this one? Or would they continue with that stupid fucking box? They'd probably continue with the box, I'm going to be honest. But Goldengo should be the bank guy. Or just Gimmighoul, honestly. I think Gimmighoul would work just as well, now that I think about it. Like, you're not funny, but I'm gonna catch you anyway. I am, frankly, not amused. I will catch you, but I don't like you. You're pushing it, pal. Listen here, bucko. Swallow is such an adjective Pokemon. What does that mean? You gotta be nice to him? Well, that's fine, because I'm not gonna be. If I zoom in, how do I do that? No, I think I just pressed. Oh, I see. I meant you. Oh well. I'm not gonna be. Couldn't think of an appropriate word to use. Oh. Swallow is such an adjective Pokemon. I get that. That's true, actually. That's really right. Get out of my way. Alright. Gulpin really is one of the Pokemon. Of all the Pokemon, I think Gulpin's one of them, maybe? Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. There's a few that it's too difficult to have an opinion of. Yeah, I think Gulpin is probably one of them. I'm either going to come out of this hunt loving Gulpin or hating it. One or the other. I had no opinion prior to this on Gulpin. It was good for Gulpin D's nuts. Jokes. But other than that, it was like, it was one of the Pokemon. But now... Honestly, like, the Paradox Pokemon would be really funny, like, especially, like, the, Violet ones. Because, like, they'd just be from the future, and that would be pretty amusing. I wonder if the plotline would revolve around that and, like, Miraidon's the boss. It wouldn't be. The boss would be some kind of hypothetical, abstract, concept of evil, as the past few games have done. The thing I've noticed about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games is there's never any, like... Okay, there's only, like, one antagonistic evil Pokemon in Mystery Dungeon. Truly evil, not just, like, is a bit of a bully. Right? Like, even Gengar's evilness is just... It's a bit of an arse, really. But there's only one Pokemon that's, like, genuinely evil. Most of the threats in Mystery Dungeon games are just kind of more abstract concepts. Like dark matter in Super. And a giant fucking meteor rescue team. But that's what I like about it. Like, there's such vibes as games. And they kind of, like, fill everyone's primal urge to be a funky little guy. You know? Because who doesn't want to be a funky little guy? The only taxes you have to worry about in the Pokemon world is the 90% service tax of your rescue team operations that you have to give to Wigglytuff's guild. Yeah? Alright. Does this one take a wild end, or was the... Okay, no, it just took a wild end. Alright. Ba, 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 ba. 8 minutes. Ba, 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 dee, ba. Ba. Ba, da, ba, ba. Ba, da, ba, da. Ba, da, ba, 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 da, ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da. Alright. Like, it's hard to think of, like, what of a video game world, right? Like, I know it's, like, always the classic, like, you're transported to the last video game you played! How fucked are you? To the world of the last video game you played, how fucked are you? You know the classics? The classics, just like, yeah. Engagement bait tweet. Like, what are like top? Like the top ones are like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I think is pretty fucking high up there. Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing's a funny one, right? Because you have to wonder. Animal Crossing's like such a cozy game, right? Right? But would you want to live in the world of Animal Crossing? Then again, I guess you don't have the toils of work in Animal Crossing, right? Like, in Animal Crossing, you don't work a 9 to 5. You just go and fish. There's no, like, pressing deadline to pay back your loan to Tom Nook to. You're just generally in debt, like, nebulously in debt to him. Like, you don't have to do that quick or anything. You can just vibe and slowly work towards that goal. But by the same token... I don't know, I don't think there's any good ones for you except Pokemon. Pokemon's definitely, like, the peak. Pokemon and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I think Mystery Dungeon especially. The main series, I think there's, like... too much room for it to just be, like, real life, but there's Pokemon there. Which would be an upgrade to real life. But, like, if there are other options, then... Because, like, the thing is, like, most games have, like, an actual, like, life-threatening shit in them, like, right? Like, Minecraft, on paper, like, oh, you get to build a little house. But that would be a lot of fucking effort, actually. Building your own shit would be a lot of fucking effort. And every time the night falls, horrid creatures emerge and try to kill you. Like, most video games have, like, vile creatures that kill you in the wild. And I guess Pokemon isn't all that different from that, if you consider Legends Arceus. But most of the time you can defend yourself with Pokemon. But do you still die and come back? I feel like it would be more akin to hardcore if you're, like, genuinely living there. But, may I quickly illustrate the fact to you that you'd still feel all the pain of dying, right? Like, if you got exploded by a creeper, surely, like, you would still feel the pain of being exploded by the creeper. Which should be a lot of fucking pain, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, actually, Cooking Mama, I'm sure it's chill and happy there. You make, like, a point, but, like... I don't think there's enough to do in the world of Cooking Mama, right? There's not enough, like, there outside of that, so you'd just be cooking for the rest of your life. Going on nebulous camping trips with, like, vague minigames. Like, I feel like Cooking Mama doesn't have enough wiggle room for it to be anything else but, like, an eventual realization that it's just eternal torment. And if it isn't, then it's just the real world, but with a bit more cooking. Also, what if she's actually really mean in real life? True, actually. That's a really good point, I think. I have not played any Cooking Mama, so I can't confirm or deny. I guess Nintendogs is arguably chill, but again, like, you have to wonder if there's not enough there for Nintendogs to actually be, like, a life worth living. Like, that's the issue with the question, right? Is what does it mean exactly? Are you transported to the world of the game in the scopes that the game illustrates? Or is the game, like, expanded upon to, like, an actual degree, right? Like, because in that case, like, a game like games with more rich worlds would be the ones you'd want to go to, right? Like Pokemon and Genshin Impact, maybe. Whereas, like, what if it's Pac-Man? Your life would be nothing but, like, wandering around a maze from ghosts until one kills you. That'd be I feel like there have been a few psychological horror Pac-Mans, but I feel like they really haven't leaned into the concept enough. You know? I feel like Pac-Man first person would be a psychological horror game. And I think someone should bring that idea to fruition. Because, like, imagine one of those ghosts coming around the corner. I would shit myself. Especially if you made the ghost, like, bigger in you actual human size. Pong. Like, I think if games like Pac-Man were taken under the guise of what Wreck-It Ralph is like, for example, it'd be chill. Because then you could just go and hang out in between days, like when you're off. Being a funky little game guy, you know? Then I think it'd be tolerable, but like without... And I think, like, mini-games like Cooking Mama, Brain Training Nintendogs. Nintendogs to a lesser extent, because Nintendogs, like, does still paint, like, a picturesque, very monotonous life, right? Like, the worst thing you have to, like, face in Nintendogs is, like, the... Oh, I think it's over. Yeah, it is. I didn't get any Croagunk that time, so I'm gonna reset. And by reset, it just means start Pokedoku, honestly. No need to go back into the game. We got 3 Croagunk today, which isn't many, but that's still more than we got in the last 3 streams combined, so... That's pretty good. Alright, we've got Ice, Dual Type, Fairy, Hoenn, followed by Item, and Alola. As an American, I would choose GTA 5 because everything would just stay the same. Real, honestly. Just all the car brands changing to really rude sounding names. Real, honestly. Yeah, as a British person, I'd choose The Last of Us, because everything would just stay the same. Alright, yeah, so ice types from Hoenn, there just aren't that many. What's the... Like, are people catching on to cast form? I feel like at this point, the people who play Pokedoku are like the people who are devoted to it. So I feel like a better answer would almost be like Celio. Celio is not a better answer. Fairy types from Hoenn is Ralts, Gardevoir, Gardevoir, Mega Gardevoir, Mawile. .8 seems kind of high. And then dual types from Hoenn. There are a lot of those, like Sableye. Do I just go Ninjask? Do I just go Ninjask? I'm just going Ninjask. I love Ninjask. Ninjask. .8. Evolved by item. Ice, Dual Type, and Fairy. Okay, so... I'm guessing Aromatisse or Slurpuff would probably be pretty good evolved by item fairies. Maybe. What if they aren't? What if they aren't? That's the big question. I'm gonna go with Slurpuff. I regret going with Slurpuff. Evolved by item ice types is Frostlass. Are there any, like, trade evolution ice types? Crabominable isn't one, but Crabominable is an evolved by item ice type. And then dual type evolved by item like Vikavolt. 1.1. Okay, then ice type from Alola. Fuck, I already put Crabominable. No! Because that leaves me like Vulpix, Ninetales, Sandshrew, and Sandslash, and that's about it, I think. I genuinely don't think there are any other ice types in Alola. I think that's literally it for Alola ice types. other than Crabominable. Yeah. So I'm going to put Sand Slash. Maybe a bad choice? That might be a good one. There really aren't that many ice types in the Alolan. I think that's probably towards the bottom, but still kind of high. Then Alolan Dual types and Alolan Fairy types. Okay, Alolan Fairy types is Cutiefly and Ribombee and Primarina and... Oh, Tapu Fini. I was like, there's another Water Fairy type in Alola, and I knew it. The best ice types in history ever, as an ice type expert. What? Sandslash, Crabominable, and Celio? Yeah, Primarina's gonna get really high. Ribombee and the other one. Yeah, fucking Oricorio? Oricorio. Let's go Power. 1.1, that's kind of high. But that's Psychic, so that wouldn't work. In Fairy, so that's fine. No, the Alolan form ones. Oh, I see. That is fair and true, actually. And honestly, Galadar goes hard as well. Oh, what was I going to say? I was going to say something that I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, never mind. Mimikyu. But people are going to remember Mimikyu. Mimikyu's really popular. Because I know there are more, but I can't remember what the more are. Alola's Pokedex isn't that big, to be fair. I guess Alolan Ninetales is a fairy type. Alolan Vulpix isn't. Alolan Vulpix is not a fairy type. Comfey? It's making my Cutiefly pick feel safer. So I'm going to go with Cutiefly and then regret my choices. 8.1's actually pretty low. Because in general I got, what's that, 61? I didn't get a single... Okay, no, I had a couple over 10% actually. Rochique was 40, so I was only... More lollies. Magina was the lowest. Morlul and Shiinotic were at the bottom. Tapu Koko, all the Tapus. I should have thought of the Tapus more. Because Tapu Koko was actually kind of low. That's surprising. Zygarde Complete was the lowest Alolan Dual type, because of course it fucking was, because it's from Kalos. Alolan Sandslash was the lowest here. Alolan Darmanitan was the lowest there, but only a point lower than Cloyster was lower than Crabominable. Alolan Electrode. Heatwave Electrode was the lowest there, with Crabominable as well. Leap was the lowest Hoenn Dual type. Mega Gardevoir was the lowest, and Castform was actually the lowest here. So I made a mistake, and Celio was in the top 3. Alolan Ninetales was the lowest by item fairy type. Interesting. It wasn't the most common in any section. It was the most common Alolan Ice type, but it wasn't... interesting. And Comfey was the highest here, which makes sense. Incineroar was the lowest Dual type. Sandslash was also a pretty high one as well, which is surprising given it's the least common here. Alright. I think that's where I'm going to end off for the day, though. I do thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a great time. I certainly have. I will be back on Wednesday with some Genshin Impact, so make sure to go over to Cahir is here for that, because I will be getting my C6 Cahir, which is very exciting. I'm very, very high for my C6 Cahir, I'm going to be honest. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a great time. I certainly have. Was glad to actually get a decent few Croagunk today, even though I got more Gulpin and Swalot. But, thank you for the stream. Thank you for joining me, Pip. But yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And I will see you all on Wednesday. Goodbye and good night.